Man in Society, it is your host with the most, Shadow Loke, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and are subscribed. It's free. It don't cost anything. You'll help my channel get into the algorithm. I'd highly appreciate it, if you go ahead and do that. Now, what I wanted to talk about was something, in my other channel, I was asked this question by a viewer. I'm not going to say he was a subscriber because I think he was asking this question as a trolling way. He says, since I take requests on videos and that, I don't shy away from topics, that how come I don't make a video talking about why are gang members scared to fight one-on-one? So, he seems to be bothered by my channel and the topics and stuff like that, which is quite strange because, all YouTube channels are optional. It leaves me baffled of why they tune into channels in which they dislike. I would never understand. But, it's a valid question, so I'm here to do a video. Now, they are not scared to fight one-on-one, but I get it why society sees it that way, right? Because they see them attacking groups and stuff like that, right? Because when you go put in work, the goal is to seriously hurt or terminate your opposition, right? It is not to fight a one-on-one. It is not for the sport of things or you're giving the opponent, an equal playing field. That's not the mission. The mission is there to, seriously harm or to annihilate. Not to do this, and this. This is not a friendly sporting match. This is not boxing, UFC, sporting events and stuff like that where you're, setting up one-on-ones and stuff like that. This is not what it is. This is the streets. It's a war zone. It's not a friendly competition. People lost their minds. They're trying to establish something in which this is me and this individual. There's the group and the beefs and everything is not a friendly event, a friendly sporting thing, bro. It's serious animosity and beefs between the groups. Now, one thing that I find ironic because in his picture, his profile picture, he had the United States flag and the army, right? But then again, you don't say or look at the military any different because they attack their oppositions in groups. They don't do one-on-ones. Even when they're not armed, they still terminate or assault. You can't even say that they don't because there's hundreds and hundreds of reports of this conduct being taken place in Afghanistan, in Iran, and in Vietnamese war. So you can't even say that this is not true and that I'm making this up. You get what I'm saying? The military does it, but people don't call them out on it. I mean, they're still seen as noble fighters and get holidays and they get praised. Right there, you don't critique it then. And you can't even say what's different. They're fighting for something that the greater good. What? Killing for countries that don't belong to them? For resources? Meaning for money? That's the greater good? Because that's the reason why these conflicts happen. Don't give me that. And when I come in and I make these videos, am I no way is insulting the military or no way am I saying I have a problem with the military? I don't. Right? I understand why they do what they do and because it's structured that way and everything like that. I got no problem with that. I'm just saying that when people want to attack this life, when that life and this life is the exact same thing, there's nothing different. Why is one okay and one is not? See, I'm not the one that has the issue with these groups because I understand the dynamics behind them. I'm not saying that it's okay and that it's right and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I understand why it's like that. That's why I don't insult the lifestyles on both sides because I get the dynamics behind it. I'm not saying that I agree with it and that it's okay because it's not. No man should lose their lives to another human being. You know what I mean? But understanding that insulting this, right, or belittling or anything like that is not helping no problem, it's not fixing anything, it's actually going to make the situation worse, and it's actually going to put you in harm's way. So why would you want to go ahead and do that? It makes no sense. People talk about that the gang members, that, they want to uphold this image of being badasses and stuff like that, and it's ridiculous. Same with these individuals when they want to insult them. Like if you're big and bad, like if you would tell them in their faces, acting like if you would be about the rah-rah when you know you won't. And that goes for even gang members that are on the internet talking shit about other neighborhoods. That's ridiculous, bro. You gotta know that in person. You don't talk about it on the internet. You get nothing out of insulting somebody on the internet. It's not crazy. It's not dumb. It's ridiculous. You know, do it in person. Don't do it online. Because even though, you know, people come on here, even, you know, gang members themselves and talking shit about their enemies or whatever. But, you know, if you grab that gang member, you put them in the heart of their enemy's hood, right there with all those guys there, my guy's not going to be acting so big and bad. Or saying that they're not around or they're dead or they're lames. He's not going to be saying none of that. I'm not saying he's going to be scared or run and stuff like that. He'll probably handle his business. But let me tell you, he ain't going to be, you know, talking all that woof, woof, you know. He ain't going to be seeing that they're dead now and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So who are you trying to fool, bro? You know the opposition's got riders on sides, you know what I mean? Everybody does. So to be talking on here so reckless is ridiculous. Acting like you, like I said, you grab any of these individuals that are talking all these comments or, you know, talking smack about, you know, these groups of individuals and stuff like that. If you grab that guy and you put him right there with, so who are we trying to fool? You know what I mean? It's the same thing. You're trying to uphold this image of a tough guy that I don't care. I'll tell them to their faces. You know what I mean? Like, what games are you trying to play as well? It's the hypocrisy right here, right? Because they don't critique the military. They don't critique law enforcement. I'm pretty sure that these military men and police officers are not afraid of the suspect, but that's not the goal. The goal is there to, you know, the mission is to go and you know, handle the problem as fast, swift as possible, and you can do it more easily and get the job done when it's a group of individuals, right? A lion's not scared of the zebra, but they attack in a herd, in a pack, because, you know, it's a lot more easier to inflict damage that way. It's not that they're scared of the zebra or the wolves, you know, because these animals, you know, are, you know, predators, so they're not gonna have no fear. You know, you know, people know that these animals are, you know, savages or whatever, but they do it because it's a lot easier, it's more effective that way. Same with these individuals. They're not there to have a friendly one-on-one. You get what I mean? They're there to, you know, handle their mission, do what they gotta do. That's why when people say, oh, these gang members are scared to fight, you know, that's why they have to be shooting people. No, that was their goal. Their goal was there to terminate that individual, not to have a fighting match with them. They were there to terminate him. That's why the individual got terminated. Not that they were scared for a fight or whatever. They weren't there to fight. They were there to terminate, because that's how the game goes. You don't get to make the rules. You may not like how it's established, how it goes and stuff like that. It's fine, bro. This is not for you. It's not supposed to go how you want it to go. Right? You don't get to make the rules. And yes, you may not like it and see it for what it is, you know, because it's a bad lifestyle, stupid, you get nothing out of it. I always say that. True. All facts. But at the same time, I'm not going to come on here, right, and repeat the same rhetoric that's full of so much hypocrisy that is not even funny, right? And be lying to individuals and saying that these individuals are scared because I know they're not, or saying that they can't fight or none of that. Now, I'm not saying that the individual knows how to fight or not. I don't know. He potentially does. He potentially doesn't. But why am I going to say it like if I absolutely know that that these individuals can or don't? I don't know. So I can't insult and I can't defend. That's why I just say I don't know. But you're speaking about it like if you know this to be facts, when it's not. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, is the hypocrisy of the world, you know, because like I said, they don't critique, you know, the military for fighting for lands that don't belong to them, killing so many innocent people that is not even funny. In one war, in one battle, bro, that you grab, and if you grab all the murders that every single gang in the world has done, it won't even equal to one battle of innocent people that have lost their lives due to because of the military and our government. You just talk about the bombs that they drop on Hiroshima or Nagasaki. Just that in itself. I'm not even saying counting both bombs. I'm just saying one. You know, we'll say Little Boy. We won't even include Fat Boy, which was the name of the bombs. We'll just say the Little Boy bomb. You grab all the murders that each and every gang has done, whatever. It won't even equal to the amount of innocent people that died just in that one bomb right there. right? But they get holidays and praised and everything. Who gave these lands to these people? What magical being came from the sky and said that this land is yours from here to there, and they got to stay from there and there? Nobody did that. They came and took it by force and put men who are strapped to defend this territory. If anybody's got a problem, you handle the issue by any means. Get what I'm saying? That's the cold-hearted truth, bro. Because why are these countries fighting? Not to defend you and stuff like that. Fighting for resources, revenue, money. That's the greater good. So it's okay for people to lose their lives if it generates revenue, right? But then again, people say that nobody has the right to take nobody's life, but yet it's fine and dandy here and there. Police officers be killing people all the damn time. Oh, but they deserved it, huh? Thought no one had the right to lose their lives. Thought shouldn't kill another human being, regardless of that human being is a scumbag or not. Oh, but you want to change the rules at your convenience, huh? But they want to preach the word of God or want to preach the gospel and peace? Yeah, you come with such negativity towards these individuals. It's like, are you sure you really preach the word of God? Are you sure you really go to church? Are you sure you're really a good person? Because you're showing and displaying a whole lot of bad behaviors that these individuals display. You know, anger, animosity, hatred, wishing death upon them, good riddance. Doesn't sound like no good person to me. Doesn't sound like no noble person to me. It's you. You sound just like them. I'm just calling it how I see it, bro. You know what I mean? These people wish harm upon people and death and everything like that. That's why you guys see them as bad people, right? They're scum and stuff like that, right? Because of the way that they behave. Yeah, now you want to behave in the same similar manner, but think that you're different. Why? Because you don't belong to a gang? That makes it okay? I didn't realize that. So we don't belong to a gang, but we can still behave in these manners, but we won't be seen as bad people? Oh, we will still be seen as bad people, huh? So I guess at the convenience, no? You get what I mean? It's like you get nothing. You fix no problem by coming with the same energy as the problem. You know, well, they behave like that. Well, they do it. Oh, so now you're gonna stoop to their tactics, and then they wonder why there's no peace or why there's no progress. Right? Are you sure you want peace? I find it really hard to believe that you want the world to change and you want the world to be a better place by you coming and talking shit to these individuals. Gangsters are fucking lame, weenies, and whack. I find it really hard to believe that you actually want peace in this world. I actually forgot that that's actually how you get peace and change. That's how you get people to change, by coming and insulting them. You're right. I don't know why individuals don't try to do that more often. Guarantee the world will be a better place and we would have changed already, huh? Right? You get nothing out of that. But it makes you feel better, huh? Satisfying your ego, you know? Insulting these individuals and now, yeah, you know, letting them have it. Oh, I bet you it makes you feel better, huh? Who has an ego? Who? Not you? No, huh? But then they want to preach peace and stuff like that. Bro, it makes no sense. You know what I mean? I come and only tell you how it is, bro. I don't come defend this lifestyle just because I'm, you know, from the streets and stuff like that. I could only come and tell it exactly for how it is. I say that this lifestyle is bad. You get nothing out of it. It's better to stay in school. I always say that. But at the same time, I'm not going to come on here and lie and make up stuff just to make these individuals look bad. Because you will never get nothing good out of lying, bro. That I could tell you. And that's the reason why problems haven't gotten fixed. Because people spread lies, right? Like if people can't see with themselves. And then that's why they don't believe you and why they choose to believe them instead. Right? Because what you're saying and what they're seeing is contradicting itself, right? So they think that you're just hating. So you're not fixing the problem by lying to these individuals. You know what I mean? You got to come with the truth. But at the same time, lay down, you know, all of it. Like, yeah, you know, yeah, they get fast money. And yeah, they may have this power and stuff like that. Yeah, all true. All true. But at the same time, it's not going to last. And I guarantee you that, you know, that their fate is going to be sealed you know, either behind the wall or dead and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna come on here and say like they still in love with their mom and they good with, and then the kids are out there and they see that all that shit is a lie. What you're saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, they may have gotten all that, but I guarantee you won't lie. They're gonna lose it all. So you gotta come with that real, instead of coming and spitting that false narrative propaganda. Because like I said, don't think it's just because, you know, I'm from the streets that it's like, oh, I feel like you're insulting, you know, what, like I said, I don't care about what people think. If they think that these individuals are weenies or whatever, it's irrelevant to me, bro, because I know the truth and how it goes and what it is, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that you're gonna put people in harm's way by them now thinking that, you know, that these individuals are like that, and now they think that they could be insulting them and stuff like that. You know, because you wanted to spill a fake narrative out there just to make yourself feel better. You know, they're dangerous individuals. Stay away from them. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, you gotta get to understand the problem and why individuals choose to be the way that they are. But why give them that time and effort, and why even, you know, they're not even worth it. But then wonder, you choose not to understand the problem, right? But then you want to fix the problem. How are you gonna fix something you choose to not sit down and understand? I don't understand. You can't fix something you don't understand. And maybe that's why the problem hasn't gotten fixed, right? But because you don't want to put your pride to the side, right? And actually open your ears and actually listen, right? Because the truth hurts, right? Because the truth is not what you want it to be or what you thought it was, right? Because people were not looking to spit the truth out there before. They were looking to just satisfy their own egos by now belittling these individuals just like they did to their neighborhoods and cities, right? Right? Because now it's that team versus this team, right? And it's ridiculous. Like I said, you get nothing out of, you know, coming and insulting individuals and stuff like that, but you will never fix no problems like that, you know? So when individuals come and they be talking all this shit and insulting and stuff like that, but yet they want to talk about that they want peace or preaching this, you know, how come this world can't be a better place? And now it's because of these individuals. Like, bro, you're feeling the same hatred. You're spilling the same hatred, but then you think that you're different for some odd reason. You know, why can't you be the bigger person? Oh, no. No, because then that will damage your ego and your pride. And you're not willing to sacrifice that. Just like they're not willing to sacrifice that. Would you look at that? You share something in common. I'm just saying, bro, you know, you could accept that as the answer or not, you know, it's irrelevant to me, bro. But you asked me a question and I just came to an answer. You know what I mean? But what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. Shadow, we out.